You want me to add that mod and we could test it? This Amazon Pro Fi Hopper lawnmower. I bought a weed whacker as well, yeah. But this one, you might be able to bag it. Weed whacker, you want me to add that one too? Or just that one for now? Weed trimmer. If you're searching for it, Amazon and weed trimmer. Hey, Ghost Bear. Were you singing a song or yawning? Both, she says, both. Hey, Jax. Giveaway will be on October 31st. So we're still doing the giveaway. If you want to be entered again, you can. You've been entered 3 times. So, yes, yep, that Amazon right there. Draw October 31st. So you have a lot more chances to be entered yet. Every weekend, 2 or 3 times, you can be entered. What are we doing? See if there's any contracts. There are. Transporting, accept. Fertilizing, accept. Fertilizing, accept. Not much to do. Field 25 and 11. 11's right here. 25 is over there. Okay. Okay, we're up to 170 grand. We have to go what? 530 or something like that? Or no, 330, 330, 320? I want the big one. I really want the big one. And then we can buy a bunch of small ones after that. And Jax. The chances of winning are high. Higher than I've told anybody. Yes, we plan on doing convoy tonight. Yep. Probably 7 or 8 p.m. tonight. Tiny little field to do, but it'll get us some cash. I'm just worried we're going to run out of stuff to do. Yeah, I could have some more water. That'd be appreciated. Thanks. 97%. It's a little obnoxious when the field is got that little bit left on the edge. I really don't want to waste too much fertilizer. There we go, so that's complete. Field 25. The smoke can go away now. It's a little thinner. Roughly can see the mountains on the other side of the valley. Just a basic outline. So it's a little thinner. Don't blame me. I did. You're right. But I don't remember dropping any. I guess you can blame me, because most likely it was me. You're not allowed to yawn. Oh, the trees are getting pretty thin on leaves. I didn't even notice that. The trees have lost most of their leaves. Hey, James. You remembered? How do you show up in the attic? You just load in the game in the attic? Interesting. Oh, where am I going? Curb hopping. What did I mess with yesterday? No, I messed with Guild Wars volume. I didn't mess with this. No, that was Guild Wars. Also, I'm just talking quietly, maybe? I'm just chilled, relaxed, and stuffy because of the smoke. Some weeks I get a break leaving the Okanagan. Other weeks it just gets worse. Hey, Milo. Field 25, where was that again? Last field. Question. Huh? Who? Where? Player from somewhere. Ah, came back to rob people's opportunity to win yourself. Technically, that does not count. Technically, according to the rules, you didn't say that you're interested in the giveaway, but we're going to add Milo Girl and player from somewhere in here while we're at it, because that's a hint I understood. Nothing wrong with trolling. Just remember, if I don't get the hint, you don't get added. Sometimes you have to say it straight out. When we do the draws on October 31st, who will be the winner? Game says since he never enters it for himself, can he enter it for other people? Ice cream? Did you say ice cream? Oh, iced tea. Disappointing. Ice cream sounded better. Spraying liquid fertilizer. Morning, Don. Maybe you could come and visit me. Uh-oh, what? Maxed out? Sell some chickens then. Oh, okay, yeah. Why don't you keep one of the 3.5s and sell the other ones and see what the heaviest chicken gets. You should probably come and see me, and that way you can finish fertilizing this field and then bring this tractor back and put on the front. You'd have to put on the forks on the front. You'd have to customize the trailer and do a transportation mission. Ah, right. I was going to wait till I was at the end of the field and then not forget about Don. Hey, Ghost Bear, am I entering you as well? You're coming to visit down here again. Awesome sauce. Okay, cool. We'll see what we have planned then. No, that's not this month we're on vacation. It's next month we have on vacation, but oh, there's Farmer Joe. Blends into the field well. I jumped into the passenger seat. Hey, look, we're almost wearing the same shirt. She's got a lighter green, I got a darker green. We're still matching though. Yeah, Ghost Bear and Jess and I have worked together before, so we know each other in real world. Ghost Bear lives, what, 6 hours away from us? If you include the ferry ride. Hey, Iron Thunder. James is a stranger, doesn't know any of us. No relation at all. Just because we have the same last name doesn't mean anything. 5.5 hours plus, yeah, so really 7 hours. Yeah. I was 1 hour out. Nice try, James. Milo's not buying it. Iron Thunder, I'm assuming I'm adding you to this list. Oh, um, how's the motorcycle? Did you get to go out and drive in town? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run downstairs and move the laundry from the washer to the dryer. And then I will continue, hopefully, some kind of conversation. Who knows what's all happened in the chat by the time I get back. Maybe you guys have so many comments in there that I can't even know what's going on. Obviously, I can't even speak. Who's the guilty party? Okay, so I'm really looking for one comment. There we go. I only care about Iron Thunder. Okay, you got to practice in the parking lot? Awesome. That's it. We're gonna ban Milo Girl for spamming. Unbelievable. Take away James's blue wrench. Yeah, fill up the fertilizer from the store and then bring it upstairs. Oh, what did Ghost Bear do? And save money. Um, awesome guy, Troy. I see you in there. Saving. Okay, so check out the great demand. Barley at the bakery. That looks like a really good price. um, Barley price is going up, but looking at this, if this is here, what was the price? If that's 370, if this is 370, there's no way that is higher than the great demand. I'm going to sell barley. We have to leave a bit of wheat for the chickens, so we can't sell all the wheat, but we'll sell all the barley. Ah, you want a pink rich? Hmm? I did not say hi to Larry. I missed Larry. Hi, Larry. I miss Larry. Iron Thunder, that'd be really cool. You're not gonna sell any equipment. You will always keep, you're gonna have a yard of old equipment sitting around. Hey Joshua, code. Code has been retracted. Yeah, well, we can't do the transportation contract anyway if I'm selling barley. Toad Blossom. Saw Reese's in the store yesterday and you didn't buy them? Sacrilege. I know it's not been washed, but it's been repaired. Jess likes Reese cups, Reese minis. She's a fan of them. They do taste different in the US and Canada. Doesn't really matter which quad you grab. You can grab the Gator too. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's get rid of one of the quads. Well, yeah, we never have other people joining us. Let's sell one of our quads and just keep the Gator and one of the quads. Yep, let's get rid of one of them. They're being held hostage at the store and shelves need to go home. How could you leave hostages out on the shelf? We're in trouble here. It is getting hot. AC on. Sorry. Working on the side while driving equals me running into trees. Where are you? You're gonna have to reset it. Alright, Ghost Bear. See you tonight. What's that beeping? Are you making iced tea and you need the oven timer for... Oh, you just need a timer. Got it. Got it. Just need a timer. You're using the oven timer for iced tea. Nope, they don't take damage for resetting them. Yep. Well, no, that using the stove as a timer is about as big of a timer as you can get. I have not seen a bigger timer than that. That's definitely not a mini timer. How much you get for it? 12 grand out of it? Yeah, that's worth getting rid of the extra quad for that money. Yeah, we use the Gator more. I saw you walking to the chickens. I could have given you a ride. I think so too. Chicken coop definitely needs to be upgraded, but we need to do a lot of other things too. barley. There's not a lot of barley in here, but we're gonna sell it anyway. Where am I selling it? At the bakery. Okay. What'll this be? 2 grand? 3 grand? Can't be all that much. The mini timer is being used for laundry. Where is the bakery? Is that right there? I think I just passed it. Authorized vehicles only. Oh boy. Don't worry, I'm a professional. Let's make sure this is the bakery before I sell it. And that is bakery. Okay. $2.3 grand. So that was close. I said 2 or 3 grand. Slightly less than I guessed. If I averaged my 2 guesses. Oh, I should have put front forks on this tractor. Shucky darn. Because then I could have come here, modified the trailer, and went and did the transportation contract right away. I'll take the walls off the trailer. There we go. Customized. Yes. And I have to go up to the farm and get the front end loader anyway. So we're at 190, so we need to get another 115 grand. We're getting there. Oh, sold a chicken. You're excused. Sold another chicken. That was 2 chickens, so they're selling for $650 each. Not a lot of money in chickens. Well, plus to get eggs, so. Ah, because they're mini chickens. That's why they're not a lot of money. Makes sense. Well, they actually make dollars. Just gave me the look. Was that, or it was more of a shake her head. It's like, ah. Can't believe I have to deal with these people. Ooh, that was close to the gator. Almost hit the gator. Yes! Yes, we need a bigger yard. That is what we're saving up for. We want to buy this property right here. Look at the yard down here already here. This property, that field. This is what we want. It's like it's right across from that yard so we can keep where we store the bales. So that's the property that we have right there. And we cut some trees down to make a yard here. But we want to buy this. And it is 321.6 grand. That's what I'm trying to do, my little girl. I'm trying to buy it. Look how much money we have. We have a long way to go. Well, we're getting there though. I'm not buying other stuff, so we're moving there quicker. And then selling that quad helped too. But it might be another year in game before we can get there. Hopefully we get it this next summer. We're at late fall now, not many leaves left on the trees. We'll see if we get snow this winter. It's a Milo instead of a silo. What were you saying about cutting grass? It just cuts the grass and leaves it on the ground, yes. Would the weed trimmer just get rid of it, period? It would disappear, or would it lay on the ground? Yeah, if the weed whacker would get rid of it and it would just disappear, I would use it just to get rid of grass on the... But the lawnmower, it's still 6 grand, so I don't want to buy it until we have a field. Oh boy. That's a lot of pallets. What are you sorry for? No, no, no. You're fine. Well, customizing it will cost even more, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, we're not going to use GPS on a little lawnmower. But is there a bag on the back of it? Does it say bag it? Yeah, that looks like it's got a bag. I think it's just built in. Yeah, which is good. Probably bag the grass, dump it somewhere. So we have 5 pallets. This will be, well, if I hit the right controls, it would be helpful. It'll be a little tricky to do this. And this is all organic flour. It's a lot of flour we're gonna transport. Yes, there is snow in the forecast. Yep. Doesn't mean we're gonna get snow, but Oh, there's 2 days worth of snow in the forecast. 50% chance and 60% chance, but that's barely below zero, and that is not even below zero. So if we get snow in the winter, I'd be surprised. But there's a chance, and we're gonna have no rain till then. So that's today. Tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So still a couple of days in game away. Um, the season takes how many days? 6 days? Yeah. Come on now. Gotta stack the bottom quite decently because I have to stack more on top of this. I didn't hear that, Jan. You're right. Huh? First off, most people don't even know what you mean by Feo. Fago? Fago. That's anytime you say Fago, people know almost exactly where you live. Midwest. That is not a common drink for the rest of the world. Just grew up on Fago. And Werner's. Having said that, Fago does sometimes appear in other places. It has appeared here before. Once. It'll come, but as a regular thing, no. Oh, 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 careful, careful, careful. No, 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 no. Careful. There we go. There we go. Whew. Stacking pallets in real life is much easier. Rock and Rye? Rock and Rye was good when we visited. I had Rock and Rye. I'm not trying Red Pop. You've heard of the song before? Is that another Midwest song that you only hear there? Explicit? Hey, that worked out pretty good. Good enough. Let's go transport that. Gotta unload that. To be careful around corners. It'd be easy to roll this over. Where are we going? Bakery. Same place we just sold the Reese's. Oh, we delivered what? Wheat? Barley over there. Now we're delivering flour. Blue Fago? Fago? Ah, it's explicit language. It's a rap song. Hey, Marka. Remember when we had a YouTuber that would come in here and would be super, super, super secret about where he lived? Super secret. And went out of his way to say his time was wrong, and basically he made up a lot of stuff that he stuck with that were wrong, and it was very, very privacy oriented. And it took us a few days to go, okay, you live in this town. And he was just blown away by it. Every word you say gives away where you live. You talk about the weather, you have given away where you live. When you're talking about weather, anybody can look on Google Maps and go, where is weather being like that? Okay, we know now that weather in this area. Where am I going? That's not the bakery. And then, whoa, 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 whoa. I crashed on that pole on purpose. I didn't want to roll it over. When you start talking about local foods and drinks and stuff like that, you really limit down where you live. And little hints. It's not hard. It's not hard to be a stalker if you want to be. You gonna write a story? What's your story? Ah, yep. Jess, you go ahead, tell the story. You're better at telling it. But someone picked out exactly where Jess lived. We think that we're very, very private and sneaky. We're not. Luckily, I don't care where people live, and don't dig into it. But when someone goes out of their point and verbally keeps saying about, no, I'm not going to say that because I don't want people to know where I live. It's like, oh, if that's the case, oh shoot, I parked that trailer in the wrong spot. I can easily show you that if you don't want to know where, or if you don't want people to know where you live, you just have to stay off the internet. Or not even then. You just can't talk to people, because Jess's story proves you can't talk to people. people can pinpoint what part of the state you're from, not just pick what state you're from, but pick the state you're from, or pick what part of the state you're from. Hey, Erd. Erd? You see me rolling through town, but you think waving would be creepy? No! What, if you see me rolling through the town, you must pump your fist. Who cares if it's me or not? Pump your fist. And then you come on live and say, hey, I pumped my fist. That was me. Oh, hey, Tony. Different account. Yeah. Guild Wars character. Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to guess where you live right now without starting to be stalkerish. I mean, if we looked into it hard enough, probably could figure it out. I haven't tried to look where anybody lives right now, but the only thing I came up because you said Fago, I'm like, hey, I know where this person lives. I think, yeah, actually, I think you're right. Yes, it is. It's amazing how not private we are. Tony, is this your new account? Or just an alternative account? Erdstep. Is that German for Earth something? Earth, Earth Wanderer? Hey, Zanley. Earth Stepper. Okay. Yeah, we have a pretty good guess where Zanli lives. Got a good guess where James lives. We got a pretty good guess where uh, Ghost Bear lives. Got a pretty good guess on Marka as well. Yeah, Zanley, that's, you know better than to ask that question. You know that we're gonna be on fire and smoke infested until the snow flies. Actually, didn't it snow a week ago, 2 weeks ago on Apex? Yeah, it was the last weekend it snowed on Apex, so the snow is coming. He moved recently. Go up at the place and it's like, what? Yeah, did you take all our stuff with you? All the stuff I've abandoned at your place? Or is it abandoned out in the middle of nowhere now? Why did we only... I didn't sleep long enough. That's okay, we can fast forward. Yeah, can anybody else be removed off the secret word? What is the date today? August 15th. Okay, so nobody yet. Hopefully not an early winter. I mean, it would be great for the smoke and fire, but I also want summer. I'm not going to do that publicly, James, but that's awfully tempting to go jump on Google Earth and see if we can see ourselves. Yeah, somebody figured out exactly where we live. There's a little bit of blue sky above. Holy smokes! Or less smokes. The smokes is clearing out. A little blue sky outside. I can actually see clouds. Hey, Sid. So now we just have to look for a blossom field. Yeah, Google only updates first world countries regularly. Oh yeah, look, all the trees are dead. Or the leaves are all gone brown. What's that? Did Iron Thunder... Iron Thunder may have disappeared. No contracts. Let's look at our field. Hopefully it didn't grow any further. They said we're having a pretty relaxing morning, afternoon. I guess it's really late for you right now. It's probably past midnight for you now. Iron Thunder's still here. He's just being Ghost Bear. Two Ghost Bears. Well, I think Iron Thunder's a Ghost Wolf. I think that'd be more accurate. Okay, either my clock is wrong or your clock is wrong, Sid. Unless your time zone is 15 minutes off. You said there's more eggs, so let's go put a second egg carton in here and scramble those as well. Since there's nothing else to actually do. All right, see you, Zanley. Thanks for dropping by. We'll see what next weekend looks like, but I want to call you guys again and say hi. I do have plans next weekend, so maybe it won't work for next weekend. Maybe it'll be the weekend after. Next 2 weeks or so. Hey, Mike. Missed the what? Oh, yeah. Zanley's leaving. Mike, you know who Zanley is, but a former Rempel. See ya. Enjoy the busy kids. I guess you're working today too, right? Yeah. Oh, baking bread dough. Oh no, today's Sunday. So no, store's closed today, right? Yeah. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of comments. Sorry about that if I am. Little John Deere Gator can move pretty good. At least it's got more control than those quads did. Toss them into the pond later. I guess you guys are going into rainy season. Inside there. Excuse me, chickens. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. There's clipping issues on this chicken barn. You get stuck in it. I think you can get 3 crates of chicken, 3 eggs, crates of eggs on the bottom. So really, okay, Sid, your time is weird. I had not heard of a country with weird time like that. Just went and Googled it. It's like, well, Marka mentioned it and just Googled it. So there's hourly fractions. Like Canada has half hour. Yes, there's a new secret word. But you can't win. for another half year. Um, in Canada, Newfoundland is half an hour off. Uh, well, the island of Newfoundland, not the province of Newfoundland, Labrador. Or is it Labrador or Newfoundland? Labrador and Newfoundland are technically one province, but Labrador is separate from Newfoundland. Okay, now what? Well, at least it's not a big snake going after the eggs. We've got brown hens and white hens. We could buy other ones too, couldn't we? Okay, there's a white longhorn and then there's Cornish cross. Okay, they're both white. Mm. So, what's about time a chicken eats a snake instead of a snake eating a chicken or chicken eggs? Payback. I like this John Deere Gator. Winch isn't usable though. That'd be handy. Call it Gator because it has the Gator logo on the back. I think that's what people just call it. I should sell eggs now? Okay, where should I sell them? Spinnery. Where is the spinnery? Spinnery. Oh, way up there on the other side of the river. Going to the spinnery. Selling my two crates of, or boxed. The camera does weird things because the eggs. Let's go in cab view then. And you have eggs in the box. The camera does some funny things. There is no good snake, according to Mike. Just like James would say, there is no good spider. Oh, James says there are good spiders. Sure there will be a response to that. Iron Thunder's got to go put the chickens in real world into the coop. Oh. No, it's nighttime there. Yeah, it's not morning. Jess is like, it's morning there. Why are you? No, it's nighttime. It's like late night. So, gotta put chickens away at late night. I'm sure Iron Thunder might come back. There's the spinnery right here. I think that's a spinnery. It didn't sell. So that you told me the wrong. She's laughing. She told me the wrong place. Bakery. You made me go all the way to the spinnery. And I can't sell eggs here. I have to sell them at the bakery. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay. Scramble them even more. Yeah, with the kids growing up in Belize, they're not afraid of much. I guess in Belize there'd be people with phobias of the same animals too, so. I guess phobias start from fear of something you don't know. I don't know. How do you get a phobia of something? Because we're definitely afraid of stuff we don't know. People that don't live in an earthquake zone like we do are terrified of earthquakes. I'm like, it's an earthquake. It, people that live in snowstorm zones are terrified of snowstorms. It's like, it's a snowstorm. People that live or don't live in tornado zones, same thing. Same with hurricanes. If you live in these zones, it's not a big deal. Volcanoes. So we're afraid of things we don't understand and don't know how to deal with. Well, having said that, we're not really in earthquake zone. We'll get an earthquake every now and then, but we're not earthquake zone. You better be right this time or else you're fired. Yeah, I guess we don't know how to deal with phobias because we don't know how to deal with phobias. We don't know how they work. There, look, 270 bucks. It just disappeared out of my hand. Didn't even have to scramble it this time. That's actually decent money for eggs. That's 2 crates. That's 500 bucks for 2 crates. Yeah, we got to get a bigger chicken barn. That's actually worth having chickens. So when we buy bigger property, we'll have to. I have to go down for laundry soon. Oh yeah, you guys have been having crazy floods over there. Uh, Turkey's been bad. Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing some news stories of that. It's just been, and floods bring in landslides and rock slides and road closures and yeah, China has been flooding. Nepal is such a small country, we don't really hear about it. Yeah, here we're having major droughts. So if only we could share the moisture a bit. You send half the rain to us and keep half the rain. We'd both be happy. All of Canada and the US, not all, but a huge portion of Canada and the US are going through major droughts. Oh, accept it. How am I going up here? I want to go sleep. And then hopefully by that time there's more than just the one transporting contract, and that way you can ride along with Jess while I go run get the laundry. What could still be a phobia? It can't be a phobia when it's a high probability. Yeah, it can. It can be a phobia. Spiders are a high probability of happening, and it's a phobia. Huh? Oh, you took all your anger out on the dough and punched the heck out of it? Yeah, phobia is an irrational fear. Yep. Yeah, phobias are not rational. You can't rationalize them. Then where am I going again? Just your workout. Violence solves everything. Punch that dough. Bakers get a punch a lot. True, when fear matches the real danger, it's not a phobia. When fear is irrational and doesn't match the danger, then it's a phobia. Yeah, and I guess who am I to tell people what they're afraid of? Go ahead, jump in. Any more contracts? Nope, just the one. How much money? Ooh, $700. Might still be more than one pallet, so. Oh wait, it's right here, so let's take a look before we grab the tractor. Only one pallet. Don't need a trailer. I think people have phobias of things that they know are perfectly safe. That they know 100% this is a perfectly safe thing. This thing can't harm me, and still be terrified of it. Kneading until your arms hurt or ache. That's a good recipe right there. You need to really, really need it. You need to really need it. What? What am I missing? Justice thinking? next next secret word should be Reese cup. Yeah, Jess says the longer it is, the easier it's to find it. But the longer it is, the more expensive it is for me. I was screen looking at Jess's computer and go, man, she's boogieing really quick. Oh wait, we're in the same vehicle. Like, what's she up to? Oh, never mind. Which tractor are you taking? Yours? You want to take the blue one? You don't need the trailer. Oh, you're gonna have a bunch of little chihuahuas running around. Okay, I'll be right back. Going to get laundry. And we'll stream a little longer after that. I'm back. Jess thinks I run. I wasn't running, I was just walking briskly. Of course I'd why would you take every step on the staircase? Have you seen the length of my legs? Yeah, Iron Thunder's back as well. We're both back. Why would I take every step on a staircase? That's just not something you do. Where are you selling this? Flour mills upstairs. I was just wondering, I'm like, we're getting kind of close to the edge there. Want to take what? Over? No. It's all you. Every step is for grannies. Ah, you just call Jess a granny. Short feet. Short feet, short legs. Short feet too. Yeah, short feet and short legs. Short people. Suckers. Hi, Marcia. Oh, we should sell our wheat. Look at the price. We're going to be really careful with the price here. Let's keep an eye on that. Yeah, how much wheat do you want to keep? What's planted on our field right now? I do know. Canola. So we're going to have to keep quite a bit of wheat. For 1 year at least of wheat. Good. Whoops. That's not the right button. There's the right button. Okay, go to the chickens. 5,200 liters a year. But what if it takes over a year to get? Well, no, we'll harvest canola early. Can we get wheat planted in time? Probably not. So we should almost leave 10,000 in there. And how much do we have? 10,000, so... Yeah, I guess year and a half. I don't know if it's worth selling. Don't want to run out of food for the chickens. Okay, I know I missed a bunch of legs here. I missed a bunch of comments here. Right where you are. Okay, I'm missing comments. Maybe it's on the other side. I don't know. I'm reading comments. It's a free world. People have color blindness too. Marcia says walking briskly is similar to running. Have you watched speed walking? You don't take both feet off the ground, so it's still walking. Just accept the contract with the pallet in it. Magic. There. Solves the issue. Taking every step would slow me down. Yes, Zanley. Yes. Every step would definitely slow me down. Hey, Mateo. Welcome. I'm behind in comments. Mini Oreos. Mint Oreo. Mint Oreo ice cream. Oh, that's good. When I take a step on the staircase, I skip half the floor. Not half, but a quarter of it. Yeah, Milo, I'm trying to catch up, but I'm sure I'm still skipping a whole bunch of comments. Okay. Do we have? I think we're just gonna hold on to the wheat. I think I'm just gonna make an executive decision to hold on to the wheat because I don't want the chickens to go hungry, and we need, yeah. And then we do have soybean. Um, Soybean prices are not good. They're just going down. Not good. So we're not selling soybean. Um, Contracts, there's nothing there. So we're gonna speed up time again. Are there any weeds on our field? So wait, so I've been spraying these weeds and winter killed them by themselves over here. There was some weeds on this corner. So I wasted spray killing these weeds. So if it's going to be a winter crop, don't weed it until spring. And the canola hasn't grown, which is really good that we're in winter now and the canola hasn't grown. It should survive the winter this way. It'll be a good field, good crop of canola in spring, late spring. Marka, yeah, approximate time was 7 to 8 p.m. for the mini convoy tonight. Aw, man, thanks, Milo. I did the mini thing again. American Truck Simulator. The plan is between 7 and 8 p.m. Pacific time, so for you, Milo, it would be between 9 and 10 p.m. tonight, where we're gonna show off a cool looking truck. Those forks are missing all their paint. It's realistic. Done a lot of forking. I take that back. Phrasing needs to be altered there. Go back to our cabin again. Like, I'm not sure if she wants to come with, but my stomach says it's very hungry. What did you tell me? Oh, you wanted to make food. That's why you wanted me to take over. Okay. Let's get some food then. What are we eating? Oop, oop, oop. Well, if you plant a mini tractor, would a big tractor grow out of it? Our blue sky's disappearing. The smoke is rolling back in. That is disappointing. I don't know when your timer went off. Probably. What was the timer doing? Oh, your iced tea. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Like half an hour ago, maybe more. So that's a problem. I went to sleep and Farmer Joe is AFK. I click yes for her. And then nothing happened. Did I hit no instead of yes? Sleep. I click yes, that's yes. The mouse is still over the yes. Okay. Just another transporting contract. From where to where? Oh, from the flour mill down to the restaurant. There's probably more than one pallet. Sid says not an extra large, but somewhat large. You're talking about your farm, Sid? You have a medium-sized farm? Time to turn dough into buns. Now, first you punched it, now you have to roll it. Yeah, see ya, Zanley. All I can think of is how hungry I am. I know I missed a whole bunch of comments, and all I'm thinking is food. Give me food. I want food. Hi, Jess. She's not very animated. She looks angry. Look at it. Look at her. She looks pretty angry there. Not even looking at me. She's staring straight forward. Hey, why are you poking me now? Now she's poking me. Oh, that's tickling? Fooled me. You can please stay away. I take it back. Please go away. What happened to you? I wish I could show you Jess's screen. Her game's bugged up. Oh, so you got poultry, seasonal cash crops, and fish farming. They need to bring fish farming into this game. That'd be good, having fish farming down the river. Hey, Pops. This is a John Deere Gator, correct. Oh, the grass is all short. It's the winter. Grass all died and restarted. Whoa, 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 the Gator's out of control. Full speed around the corner, don't crash. I'm a professional. Uh-oh. Pops has got a nickname now too in emojis. It's Pop Pops. Okay, so I have to be careful here. Um, we have we have bison meat, yes. Buffalo meat, yes. We have buffalo meat too, but there's a difference between buffalo and bison, which is North Americans fail to recognize. If you go to a U.S. store or Canadian store and you buy bison meat, you're getting the American buffalo meat. If you buy buffalo meat in a store, it may be imported meat from a different country, and what you're thinking is buffalo is not what you're thinking as American buffalo. American buffalo is bison. So there is a difference. Buffalo is just like a cow. It's more like a cow than a bison. I'm going the wrong way. U-turn. U-turn. I hear timer. Does that mean food's ready? That means the oven's preheated. Oh yeah, moose burgers are good too. Yeah, we've had moose burger a couple of times. I've had bison burgers and moose burgers. U-turn, U-turn. No, your turn. That's like Idaho, right, Pops? What was that in California or Oregon? I think it was Oregon. Pops was driving, I saw Idaho plate, and I go, Idaho! He rolls down the windows and yells, Idaho! I'm like, Pops, you're gonna get a shot. Oh yeah, Sid, I didn't even think of that. Beef is not allowed because of religious reasons, right? So you guys have a lot of mutton from sheep and buffalo and pigs. And buffalo is just like beef. What's that? Bison or buffalo? Bison, yes. Bison would be healthier than beef, but isn't buffalo pretty much? Yeah, Hindu country. Yeah, beef isn't allowed. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm trying to educate myself on other people's cultures and religions and stuff like that, so I don't make myself a complete idiot when I'm visiting a different country. Hey, Apollo. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we have it very well compared to some other countries. I think we should have no reason not to be good. I saw some news clips today morning, and there's some terrifying stuff going around in the world. I have nothing to complain about compared to what some people are dealing with today. Other than I'm really hungry. I have first world problems. Yeah, buffalo are different, but they're kind of in the same family. They're a similar animal to a cow or a bull. Because here, what? So when you say buffalo to somebody that lives in North America, what they're gonna think is this. When you say buffalo to anyone in Canada or US, this is what they're gonna come up with. And you say buffalo anywhere else in the world, and they come up with something completely different. That's a buffalo. That's a bison. That's a buffalo. I guess a buffalo is kind of between a bison and a cow. You know what? Can I just put that pallet down like that and then strap it? No? Worth a try. Let my pallet go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, strap it down? The straps are going through the pallet weird like, but okay. Yeah, a buffalo is bigger than a cow, than beef. Like a bison is much, much, much bigger than a buffalo. Like a bison is a huge animal, but I think a buffalo is bigger than a cow. Well, depending on the breed of buffalo. Some buffaloes can be the same size as a cow. It's not perfect. Okay. Where am I delivering this? To the red dot. But where is the red dot? It's down the hill. I know that much. Down by the restaurant. Apollo, is there any limit of load you can carry with your truck in the FM? What's the FM? I can't deliver these to the bakery. Oh, farming simulator. Got it. How many, is there a limit how many pallets you can put on this? As many as you can stack. No weight limit. I noticed when you stack a bunch of logs, if you get it to be unrealistically large and big, it becomes pretty laggy in game. But no limit. We don't have weight limits. No laws like that here. It's like trucking in Jamaica. Or probably like trucking in Nepal. There's no weight limits. You just load as much on as you can safely carry. Yeah, Nepal, Sid, Nepal is not unique there. North American farmers make very little money compared to the middleman. The middleman is the one that makes the cash. Um, Farming Simulator is actually called different things in different parts of the world. It's not FS. Why am I here again? I guess it's a your turn again. I mean a U-turn. Goodbye mountains. Smoke is getting thicker and thicker and thicker again. LS, there we go. LS is, yep. LS, this game would be called LS19 in Germany. What? Oh! Apollo, have you watched James's live streams? Real Mechanic Plays Car Mechanic Simulator. Where'd he go? When you were live, it popped up right away. Okay, let's put in James Rempel. There we go. James has got 3 episodes now where he played the new Car Mechanic 2021. I watched one of the episodes. Well, I watched some of that episode, maybe an hour's worth. Yeah, it looks like it's better than the original. I don't know, what's your first opinion, James? Is it better than the original game? Or how much better? And there's still some unrealistic things, but like I know you commented about some of the mini games in there that are not necessarily realistic, but at least there's a mini game there. At least there's something there now. Like balancing tires. Yeah, it's brand new. It just came out. Check out James's videos and you can decide if you want to buy it. He's only got like less than 2 handfuls of subscribers. You can count how many subscribers he has on your hands. I could share you guys a link. That's easy enough to do. How do I do that? Let's just click on. I guess I can just click on there. Control copy that. That should work. Yeah, sometimes it's weird what YouTube recommends to you, right? I'm glad it recommended us to you too. We have good conversations here. Who cares about the video gaming? It's the conversations. Hmm? James's avatar? What's James's avatar? Oh, the rabbit? Why is there not a Hollow Mind avatar here? Where's the Hollow Mind avatar? There should be a Hollow Mind avatar here. Okay. Well, Iron Thunder, thank you. We'll see you next weekend, yes. Or if you're around really early to tomorrow morning, you can come and watch American Truck Sim. Your Hollow Mind avatar is for your Hollow. Yeah, it's true. It says James Rample. It doesn't say Hollow Mind on it. Nowhere does it hint at the name of Hollow Mind, and anybody that doesn't know the Hollow Mind name is confused. No, Sid, I am not originally from Canada. Uh, I am originally from Belize. Let's close a bunch of this stuff. Tiny little country. I should just go to maps, huh? Let's zoom in. I am from... I was born in this building right there. Can I place a place marker here? It came up for a second. There we go. It came up for a second. Very touristy, yep. At least if you go away from here and drive in 2 hours and head to either the tourists, they come to the Keys. So San Pedro and the Keys over here. So if you come to Belize, you'll either spend your time on this key over here, or you're going to go down here to Placencia and spend your time on the beaches over here. And you might leave the Keys and come over to Belize City and drive up into Belize a little way and visit some Mayan ruins. But yes, this is blue ocean water. But that's where I was born. Born in Belize. Belize is a British colony. But no, English was not my first language. My first language was Plattdeutsch, which would be considered a Low German. So yeah, Sid, very different culture. But I think I've been pretty Americanized culture, but not not completely. I think different than Canadians. And religiously very different than you would consider North Americans. What am I doing? Nothing? There's nothing to do? I think I just stay down here until we know what there's to do. Sid, I would say Belize has very much a feeling of Nepal towns. Let's see if, like most towns don't have hot water, they don't have, but there's open sewers in towns. Um, it's very third world feeling. Are there any pictures here of like Orange Walk? Can I? There are no pictures of Orange Walk. Let's Google. See if we find some pictures. Very colorful. There. Let's see if we can. No. I hate when pictures do that. Got a dirt road with a red light on it. Only open sewers on certain streets. Not like everywhere. British came in and built a bunch of water towers for towns. So yeah, this is a town street here, kind of pavish. That's a store right there. Any if you see any kind of billboards, that's a store. If you see a Coca-Cola sign, you know it's a restaurant. You can buy food there. That's a pharmacy. Oh, it's Christmas time. They've got Christmas trees out. So yeah, as soon as I watched the videos, Sid, you shared with us last time of trucking, I'm like, some of the roads, the culture and the feel of it felt like Belize. It's not the same. Belize has more British first world feel to it a little bit, but it's similar, right? Because the British colonization, it feels a little more westernized. Um, I okay. Let's hit pause. Let's tell you my life story on Google Maps. That's not Google Maps. That's YouTube. I do not know where my first house I lived in was. I know where I was born, but I do not know where first house I lived in was located. I have no memory of that. So, here's Belize. I showed you where I was born, and this is loading very slow. Because I have so many tabs open, huh? Ah, yes, and you're landlocked. Belize has tourists. What's going on here? Is my stream doing okay? It says it's doing okay, but for some reason it's not loading. Well, we'll just have to do it this. So I was born over there. First place we lived was somewhere down in here, but I don't know exactly where the house was. I went to school over there in Linda Vista School in Belize. That was kindergarten grade. Whoa, there we go. Went to this school right over here, that building. Brought machetes to school. Not me personally, but older kids would bring machetes to school. and walk over here into the bushes and build forts. So bringing machetes to school was okay. The first house I remember living in was up on this hill somewhere, probably right there. Thinking that's the one. I'm not 100% sure. There might be a different one. It's all changed over time. And then from there, we moved to Mexico. Can I find where we lived? I think right about here. That's the wrong town. Wrong village. Here we go. That's the right village. Lived in one of these buildings. I think maybe here. There used to be another house there. Lived in Mexico. So Belize was probably grade 1. Mexico was probably grade 2. Lived here. Went to school in the next village over here. Somewhere over here in this town, there's a school. Went to school there. And then we moved back to Belize. Back to the same area. Down here somewhere. Lived on 2 different houses on this same place here. And when I was 10 years old, we moved from Belize to Canada. So I was 10 years old when we moved to Canada. And we moved to Roland, Manitoba. And lived on one of these streets here. Can't remember, probably right about there. Yeah, Sid, I would say Belize would be the same type of economical systems and the same type of weather, the same tropical rainy weather. So we moved there. I went to the Roland School right there for a bit. But that was a rental house. We didn't stay there very long. And it's not going to show us because Google's being Google, being very slow. We moved down to the border and went to the Border Valley School in Manitoba. And then that was grade 3, 4, and part of grade 5. From there, we moved to Ontario, and I went to school we lived in Wheatley, Ontario, so we went to East Mercia School. Part of grade 5, grade 6, and part of grade 7. Then we moved back to Manitoba, and I consider this home. This is where I have my most memories of making friends, lifetime friends. The Mike Rempel that showed up in here, made friends with him. Lived in Nantal, Manitoba. Finished grade 7 there. It's not going to be friendly to us there. Finished grade 7 there, grade 8 in Nantal. Finished high school in Winkler, Manitoba. Joined the fire department in Plump Coulee, Manitoba. And then after graduated, I don't know, 4 or 5 years after graduated, moved to British Columbia here, and I've been stuck here ever since. So I've moved a lot in my life. And I think it's been a blessing because why can I not unpause the game? Uh-oh. Did we lose everything? Are you guys still here? I might have crashed my computer. I'm gonna jump on my cell phone, see if we're still here. Oh, there we go. Game unfroze. So I'm still here. Food's ready. So yeah, I'm really, I think I grew up in so many different cultures, so many different places. I have learned to accept everybody for who they are. I had to make friends with whoever was willing to be friends with me. Lived as a minority, so I know what it feels like being a minority. Um, in Ontario, I have no good memories of school there. I got beat up every day, got punched, got told to go back to Mexico where I belonged when I wasn't a Mexican at all. So I grew up as as a minority and also as the majority. So I see both sides of that situation. So I see how us as a majority treat the minority and go, yeah, I used to be the minority. I know what you're doing and it's not cool. Yeah, I think most of the people I know are immigrants here in Canada. I don't know a lot of people that have grown up and lived here all their lives. I think it's just because we're culturally that different. I get along with the immigrants mostly. That there are some really good friends I have that are Canadian born and lived here all their lives. Yeah, but food's ready. Oh yeah, definitely. Sid, yes, definitely. Um, so in British Columbia, we have a lot of brown people here in British Columbia. So we have a lot of East Indian, Pakistani people here. We have also black people, lots of Jamaicans, but not, I wouldn't say a lot of Jamaican, but we have Jamaican, but we a lot of East Indian, Pakistani people here. So a lot of Muslims and Hindu people here. Um, but you guys definitely get treated very poorly. Like when I go through Vancouver, the names I hear you guys being called. We also have a lot of Chinese and Asian immigrants. I guess you guys are Asian too, um, but Chinese, Japanese type of people as well. So uh, yeah, the names white people call colored people is ridiculous, stupid, and arrogant. But I think what us white people, I'm white as can get. Like I am white. Like I would have done well in Germany back in the day. That type of white. Um, I think what us white people fail to realize is we are soon going to be a minority here. I mean, maybe they do realize that, and that's why they're so disrespectful to immigrants because they realize soon they're going to be a minority and karma is going to get us. So the rest of us white people are going to have to learn to respect other colors because we're in trouble. But yeah, um, immigrants are not, some of the population doesn't treat immigrants well, but also you get treated, there's such a huge community of immigrants, you have a lot of support and it's not really an issue, but there's still insults. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you go, you're going to have racism. You have black people being racist against white people. You have brown people being racist against white people. And white people being racist against everybody else. Wherever you have a minority versus a majority, there will be racist discrimination. I think wherever us humans go, we have a lot of evil people and then a lot of good people that don't even realize that they're being racist. I think me growing up and been in both as a minority and majority, realize that people don't even realize that they're being racist because we're just uneducated. Once you learn the way of the other culture, you realize very quickly you can be friends with that culture. You have relatives in Vancouver, so yeah. Vancouver is very, very cultural. So big cities, um, culture, different races, different colors get along much better. It's usually the smaller towns where you get discriminated against a lot more, right? The smaller towns where you're not exposed to different cultures and you're ignorant of other cultures and don't understand other cultures, that's where the racism comes in. As soon as we learn how to talk to the, as soon as we learn how to talk like the other person talks, communicate like the other person, as soon as we know the other person's language, know their past, know where they're coming from, we very quickly realize we're friends with them. Like a really good example I have about racism is I grew up very, very conservative Mennonite Christian. And when I met one of my friends and I walked up to him before we were friends, the first thing I go, "Oh, you're gay. Sorry, we have to be enemies for life. My religion says we have to be enemies for life. Sorry, we have to hate each other." And we laughed and we were friends after that. It's like just because somebody else is very different than I am, believes in something very different than me, does not mean we can't be friends. We can understand the other people. We can get along with the other people. We never have to agree with the other people, but we can still be friends with them. Yeah, that's my rant for the day. With that, I'm going to sign off. You have a Korean friend that hates, or that pretends to be Chinese because he hates dealing with other Koreans. Oh boy. Yeah, we're racist against each other or discriminate against each other too, right? White people hate white people too. We as people learn to hate each other when we should be learning to actually like each other. So yeah, I don't care who you are. You guys are all welcome here. It's a lot more fun that way. I'm out of here. You guys rock. Food time. Fish and chips. Fish and chips. Adios.